And yeah, I hope everyone's ready, right, for the class. I cannot see a couple of you on camera. In case you plan to join on video, please do. So from my team, today I'll be presenting the story for the simple tenses topic as well as the rhyme. And we don't have a picture from our team, but I have a small, representation. I'll share it anyways. And finally, Mary ma'am will be doing the activity ideas. So let me start with the story. So I will be doing this story in a way that I can explain you the concept also, the important key concept of simple tenses. So let's begin the story. The name of the story is The Amazing 10th Train Adventure. So we have a character named Tim who is going to go on an amazing train ride. Okay, he's going for an adventure on a train ride, and it's called the 10th train. Let me start it. One sunny day, Tim found a shiny train ticket. It read, 10th train, all aboard for time travel. Very excited, Tim hopped onto the 10th train. And there was a friendly conductor, a ticket collector, who waved and said, welcome aboard. This train will show you the three parts of time: the present, the past, and the future. If you remember, Shweta ma'am had explained the actions for present, past, and future. I'll teach you that one more time, because throughout the story or rhymes, wherever possible, I'll be using that so that it registers in the head, okay? So for past, we point behind with our thumb finger, past. Present is this, and future is forward. Point your finger forward. So during the story and rhymes, I'll be using this so that we can connect with these three time frames, which the 10th train will take us through, okay? So let's go now. So Tim entered the train, the 10th train. The ticket conductor is very happy, waved at him, and they're about to start the journey. So there are three cars in this train, okay? Like the three coaches of the train, I'll call them as cars. The present car, the past car, and the future car. So the ticket collector is going to take Tim for a ride, and he'll just take him through every car to see what's happening in those cars, okay? So the first is the present car, the first stop, okay? That's where they're going to go. A present car is where Tim enters. He saw kids playing and a dog was wagging its tail. The conductor explained, this is the present. What's happening right now, okay? This present car is the present. You're seeing kids playing and the dog is wagging its tail. Then Tim smiled. Oh, like when I am playing with my friends. Is it the same? Then the conductor said, yes, exactly. So the present car tells us what's happening right now. You see all of the kids playing, a dog wagging. So the present car is showing you about what is happening right now. Okay. So the next stop will be your past car. Okay. So they went to the past car where everything looked like yesterday. The conductor said, okay, this is the past. What happened before? Okay. What happened before? And what did Tim see there? Tim pointed to pictures of kids playing yesterday. So the past is what's already done. Okay. So in the present car, Tim saw kids playing and a dog wagging its tail. Okay. It was showing us what is happening right now. But when he moved to the past car, he didn't see kids around. He saw pictures of kids playing yesterday. So the past is something which is talking about what actions have already been done. Okay. And then Tim said, pointing to those pictures of the kids playing yesterday, he said, so this is what past looks like. It's something which is already done. And the conductor said, right. So now they're going for the last stop, which is the future car. Finally, they enter there full of excitement. And the conductor said, this is the future. What will happen later? So this is the future. What will happen later? What will come later? Okay. Tim now sees kids running towards a carnival. Okay. In the first present car, he saw kids running and playing. But now he's visualizing. Okay. He's imagining kids running towards a carnival, full of excitement. He's looking at kids, they're playing, and then he says, "Oh, so tomorrow when I go to the park, that's the future." And the conductor, as usual, says, "Exactly, you're right, Tim." So that's how they went on an adventure through the time. It's like a time travel journey. So I'll just wrap it up. Tim smiled and then he says, "So the present is what's happening now. The past is what's happened before, and the future is what will happen later." Okay. So these are the three tenses, and the conductor nods his head and says, "That's right, Tim. Now you understand time and tenses." So basically, tenses are nothing but different forms of the verbs which tell you when did that action happen. Basically, verb is an action. When did that action happen is what, it relates to the time that we are talking about. So to introduce to kids, introducing this time is very important, even before you just tell this is present tense, future tense, past tense. So let's talk in terms of today, tomorrow, or yesterday. Okay, this is how we can introduce to the kids. So that's the story. Any doubts? Because if this is clear, then the song is similar. Okay. No questions, right? Okay. So we'll do the rhyme. You guys can unmute and sing along with me. I don't know. This is the first time I'm going to sing a rhyme. I'm not sure if it will be right, but please sing along with me. Okay. We'll do it in the random tune. I don't have a tune. Okay. I play, I run, I sing today.
I play, I run, I sing today.
Use the action. Okay. Today.
Today.
Fine. I laugh, I jump and work and play.
I love, I jump
and
and
work
work
and
and
play.
play.
Right now, I do these things so fun.
Right now, I do this thing so fun.
The present tense has just begun.
The present tense is just begun.
I'll just sing it once. No need to repeat, but just to understand. I play, I run, I sing today. I laugh, I jump and work and play. Right now, I do these things so fun. The present tense has just begun. Okay, that's the present tense. We'll do the past tense now. Now you can sing along. Yesterday, I ran and played.
Yesterday, I ran and played.
I jumped around and then I stayed.
I jumped around and then I stayed.
I sang a song and had a blast.
I sang a song and had a blast.
Past is gone. It's in the past.
Past is gone. It's in the past.
So I'll just repeat the thing. Yesterday, I ran and played. I jumped around and then I stayed. I sang a song and had a blast. The past is gone. It's in the past. So it's done, happened, not coming back. Okay. The last one for the future tense. Tomorrow I will run so fast.
Tomorrow I will run so fast.
I will jump high and make it last.
I will jump high
And make it last.
make it last.
I will play. I will have fun.
I will play. I will have fun.
The future's bright for everyone.
The future is bright for everyone.
Okay, so just sing it. Tomorrow I will run so fast. I will jump high. I will make it last. I will play. I will have fun. See, I'm stressing on the will, okay? The future's bright for everyone. Okay, so I'm just stressing on certain words. That's why I chose to sing it little, in a different way, because we need to understand the verb forms. So if you see in the rhyme, in present tense, we use the words I play, I run, I sing, I laugh, I jump, right? work and play. So all these are the verbs, that means the actions which are just in the present form. They are the base verb. They're just standing as the action word itself. Okay. But in the past tense, if you see, they are using the past form of the verb, which is usually we take a base verb and we add ed to make it the past tense, or in certain words only d. That is for regular, what is the regular verbs? Like play becomes played, jump becomes jumped, right? In our rhyme. But if you see irregular verbs like run, it becomes ran. So kids also need to understand the irregular verb concept so that they can get an idea of what is past. Okay, so try teaching them the irregular verbs also for the past forms, like run is ran, eat is ate. So we have to teach that also. Like sing is sang, right? It's totally changing. You can't just add an ed. You can't say run, or you can't say singed. You can't say that. So make sure you teach them that so that they understand the past tense concept. So this is in the past tense, you're taking the verb, and usually for regular ones, you're adding the ed, or sometimes it's ied based on different rules that we have. But also irregular verbs need to be kept in mind. Okay, that is how the rhyme is also showing you the different change in the form of the verb. Okay, and finally for future tense, it's very easy. Will or shall is usually used with the base form of the word. When I say base form of the word, it's the verb itself, like the one in present tense. Play stays as play, you'll call it will play. And sing says as sting, but you'll say will sing, right? And so on, will jump. So this rhyme also stress on the word so that you can understand the verb forms. And yeah, that's the end of the rhyme. So through the story and rhyme, we have done a bit of the concepts. I'll just show you a picture just to reiterate the concept which we learned. And then we'll move to the games by Mary ma'am. Any doubts? Just try to explain whatever I know, my understanding on this topic. Okay. So these are simple cards. They are the tenses timeline representation. Okay. I just try to create them on Word. So today we are doing only the simple tenses. Overall, there are 12 verb tenses, but today we are doing only three, the simple tenses. Okay. So we have a simple past, simple present, and simple future. Is this clear? Okay. So if you see in the simple past, I just have drawn a timeline for pictorial representation. We are marking a point called past in the center as now, which is the present, and the last one towards the right side as future. So since we are talking about simple past, I'll just give you the definition of it and then explain this. So simple past, like we saw, is an action that started in the past and has also completed in the past at a specific time. Okay, it's the action started doesn't mean it's continuing. Simple past is something where the action started in the past and also completed in the past at a specific time. So that's why I have marked the X here, which shows that X is an action. Okay, it shows that the action happened in the past. Okay, it's in the past behind. Okay, this is clear, right? Now we have a representation of simple present. Okay, again we have past, present, and future. And simple present tense is basically when the action is happening in the present. But to elaborate it, what kind of actions, right? To elaborate that, simple present relate to actions which are repeated or habits, regular habits. Like I brush my teeth, right? You use brush. My teeth. Why do you use I brush my teeth? Because brushing teeth is a regular habit. So any action which is repetitive or it's a habit, for that we can use the simple present tense. And for marking, I have marked it all over. If you see, I have not marked it only at now. I've marked it everywhere because it is a repetitive action and also it's a habit. So it's not possible that the habit will occur only now, right? It will occur like over time from the past, today, and future. So since it's a repeated action and a habit, you're marking it this way. So that is simple present. Also, simple present is used in sentences where the statement holds good. Okay, like for example, cows give us milk. Okay, cows give milk. Right, give is the verb. And this is a true statement. It's not something which is a repeated action, or it's not a habitual action like we tell we are brushing teeth and all, right? But it's a fact. The sun rises in the east. It's a fact. So for any fact or opinions that you're making, right? True statements, not opinions. For any fact or true statements, also simple present tense is used. And the final one is simple future. Since the action takes place in the future, that means it's an action that is planned and it will happen in the future. It will not happen now, it will happen sometime later. So for that, we are marking on the timeline in the future. Okay. So those are the definitions of these. So simple present is for actions that are repetitive and a habit. Also for statements which are true. Okay. For facts. Simple present tense is used, the base verb forms. For simple past, it is for actions which have started in the past and ended in the past. And the verb form which we have to use is the past verb by adding ed or ied or d. And for irregular verbs, like I said, the past form of the verb. And simple future is for actions which will happen in the future. It could be predictions, it could be promises, it could be plans that you do. All of that comes under future. So use the future tense. And how to use it? Will plus the base form of the verb is a future. Okay. Any doubts? I think this is what I had. Mary ma'am, I think you can do the activity idea.
So, so now we are going to play a game. So please state whether it is the sentence that I'm going to say. Is it perfect tense? Is it past perfect, present perfect, or future perfect? What is the tense that is used in the sentence? The first sentence is Raj has gone out to the market. Raj has gone out to the market.
Mary ma'am, but this is has gone, right? It's not in the simple forms, it's in the perfect form. So this will not be an example for today's session, right? Because
yeah.
has gone is perfect, past perfect. I think they'll get confused.
Yes, but I prepared this chart just to show like this one here.
Yeah.
Past tense, like how Sharanya ma'am explains, we add ed for regular verb. Sometimes when it is irregular, like past, present, and future, right? For present tense, normally we will add s or we will plus ing for the word. Like play will become playing. Future will be we need to plus the will or shall, will play. Example in present tense is play. For he, she, and it, we will add s. For ayurveda, we won't add s. So that is how we do the present tense. And for the past tense, played, we add ed, or sometimes irregular verbs go went. Past tense will be went, eat, ate, see, saw, buy, bought, sit, sat, drink, drank. So what we can do is we can write all these words. We can make this chart. We can pass to the children. Maybe this part we can write, and we can ask the children to choose and paste. The word belongs to which section? Is it in the past, in present, or in future? We can play this game. That's all, Sharanya ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. And one more thing I just wanted to say. I had this doubt as well, but we can confirm with ma'am. Some of the charts like...
I'm here.
Okay, yeah, ma'am. So, ma'am, some of the charts, like Mary ma'am said, for the present tense, they're using the ing form, but I think we can't use the ing form, right? We have to use only the base form of the verb in the plural form, because ing form is for the participle, right?
Yes.
And it comes in the continuous, right?
Continuous.
So we can't use that. I think on the internet, there are many places where when they prepare these charts, they are showing ing form as the present, but just to keep in mind, it's a present continuous. If you have to, be more elaborate, because we have 12 tenses. So let's keep it in the base verb form where you can make it a plural, probably, because there is a subject verb agreement. If you have a singular noun, you can make the verb in the plural form by adding s or es or ies depending on the rules. Okay, but let's not do ing. Ma'am, I have some more games. I'll just,
Yeah.
I don't have it to play, but I'll just give you some ideas. I jotted down a few. Um, so there is this game where you can print different kind of action cards because verbs are actions and we are changing the tense of the actions, right? The verbs. So you can print something like, a kid dancing, swimming, or something like that, those pictures. And you can ask a child to come and pick one card, okay? And on a chart, just write these words, okay? Today, tomorrow, and yesterday, because you always want to relate it with these time frames for the younger kids. So write today, tomorrow, and yesterday. Keep three empty spaces or something, and then you can ask the kid to pick one card. If they pick the card dance, for example, let them write or let them tell. Okay, in today, how will they frame the sentence? For today, you'll say she dances, right? Or you can just give the verb form alone. Today, you will say dance or dances. For tomorrow, you will use will dance. And for yesterday, which is the past, simple past, you will say danced. Okay. You can try that with as many verbs as possible so that eventually when they frame the sentences, they know how to use it. So will be showing future. The past form of the verb is for yesterday, the past. And for the present, just the verb form. Plural is allowed depending on the subject verb agreement. So this is one game you can play. Another is, as usual, the sort game. You can have words written, they can sort it according to the tenses, or you can have sentences written for grade 2 kids and they can sort it, right? And one more fun way is board games. You can have board games where you can just connect a chain, write different kinds of sentences or verbs, anything which can, reiterate the concepts of these three simple tenses. Roll the dice, go to a specific block, move your counter, and read the verb there, the verb form, whatever is there. Like if let's say it's written as will sing, have the child tell which form it is, if it's present, future. So if she comes to that point and she sees will sing, if the child says is the future form, then future tense, then they can move one step ahead. If they give the wrong answer, they go one step back. So that way, every kid will roll the die, move to a point on the board, read the verb form, and identify the tense and finish the game. Whoever wins, like whoever reaches to the finish first, wins the game. So we can do something of that sort. Similarly, a snake and ladder version can be done just to have games interesting ones. Yeah. Or you can write sticky notes also if you don't have time for a board game. Take sticky notes, write some verbs on it in different forms or sentences. Have three columns for the three tenses, give it to the kid, ask them to go and stick it in the right place. So sorting, more like sorting or identifying the tenses in any form we can play. Yeah. Ma'am, those were my ideas, ma'am.
Okay. Anyone left with anything? Anybody wants to share anything?
Shweta's team, Shweta ma'am said she won't join today. So if anybody is presenting from their team, they can.
Yeah, I'm there, Neelam.
Okay.
Uh, actually, I have taken a simple present tense and I read it very late. My team members are not there today, many of them. So I have only a story and some hints with it, but rest of now. So I'm telling the story on the simple present tense. That is the thing. Every morning, Rita wakes up at 7 o'clock. She brushes She brushes her teeth and breakfast, eats breakfast, and go to goes to the school. In the afternoon, she plays. In the afternoon, she plays with her friends and helps her mom. She loves to read books before bed. So today, what Rita does in every morning? Can anyone tell me?
She brushes, she eats breakfast.
Yeah. First of all, she wakes up in the morning. First thing she does, wake. Rita wakes. They wake. She wakes. And then what she does? She brushes. She brushes and eats, goes, plays, helps, loves. Here we are talking about only Rita, that is she, that is singular. So when we are talking about the singular subject or pronoun, then we use S or ES with our verb. So first of all, what we do, we take the help of S and ES when we write simple sentence. Yani with the base form of the verb plus ES or S with the singular subject. That is, now speak everyone. He wakes, she wakes, it wakes,
It wakes.
Ria wakes,
Priya wakes.
and now when the subject is plural, they wake, we wake, Ram and Sham wake, you wake, I wake. So when we are using a subject singular, we take the verb with the verb base form. What we do?
Add S or ES.
Add es or s. So when we are using these simple tenses, you can tell me, anyone can help me in this on the base of the story. It is our routine work which we are doing in daily in our life, that every morning we wake, every day in morning we brushes our teeth, eat the breakfast in the morning, we goes to the school, we play to this in evening, and loves to read books. This is our routine habits, routine work and habits. Then we use simple present tense. Now when we say general truth or universal truth, when we say the sun rises in the east, that is universal truth. Anywhere in the world, whenever we will say, so it is truth. The honesty is the best policy. We should never tell lies. When we talk about the scheduled event, the train leaves at 10 a.m. We are telling the schedule of the train. Or I leave for the office at the 9 o'clock. When we give the direction or instruction, open the door and go inside. When we are making any recipes, we are giving the direction. First, add the sugar to the tea, then milk. Thank you. Here are some activity cards where I have already written the verb first base. Fly. So we can say he fly. He fly hoga, it's right?
No.
No. Why? We
Subject
are
is singular.
using subject is singular. So he flies. They fly. She flies. You fly. Like that, we can use a different base verb of the first form and then we can do it. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Actually, I have another one, which is for today's topic. I think is about past, present, and future. Actually, this one I did for last year. That's why the year is this. We can write like this, and we can, for the student to understand, we can write
Date.
past. We can put the year 2024, and present is 2025. Future will be the year 2026. Today is present, past is yesterday, and future will be tomorrow. Sorry, this month is for the last year one. So this month that we are in is January. Last month was December. So to teach them about future, next month will be February. Example, today is Thursday. Yesterday was Wednesday, and tomorrow will be Friday. So example, if this year I am 10 years old, last year I was 9 years old, and next year I will be 11 years old. This year, last year, next year. So I think this chart will be more appropriate for today's topic.
Yes, ma'am. Timeline. Mhm. Thanks.
Okay, so that's all for today. Any doubts anyone has?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, nowadays the will is used more in the future tense than the shall. In my time, it was used, shall was equally used. Now it is used as a modal.
Yes.
So how can we make the differences?
So in spoken English, we only use will and we don't use shall. Okay. Shall is used as modal, but it's not wrong. Like grammatically, it is correct that with I and we use shall. Okay. So if children are writing shall, they are not wrong. Okay. But it's like they can write will also.
Ma'am, in that
And they
context,
can write will also. Both the options will be correct.
Yes. Yes. And
ma'am,
we
so
will study about shall when we will do models. Okay.
ma'am, one doubt, ma'am. Sometimes we use the is, am, and are with going. Correct. Is going to, am going to a party. So that
That's
is
the future tense.
simple future only, or
Will be going to. Will be going to.
no, ma'am. Let's say I am going to a party. Okay.
That's continuous.
I'm going. Okay.
I will be going to, that will be future.
Future. It's not simple, right? Okay.
Yeah. In passive tense, it is said like will be done, is going to be held, party is going to be held at so and so place. Then it is future.
Okay. Ma'am, also this participle, ma'am, we are planning to cover that. I
Yes.
didn't understand,
Present
but
participle and past participle. We'll do a gerunds. We'll do all these topics.
we don't need to club that in tenses, right, ma'am?
No,
Because
not in tenses. We'll do them separately.
okay.
Yeah. So
One more.
present participle means what? Having ing. Whenever you have ing, that is present participle. And the third form of the verb is past participle.
Okay.
Okay. Second form and third form becomes your past participle. Having ing becomes your present participle. And having nothing is your basic infinitive mode.
B1, right, ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay.
So first form of the verb we use in simple present, simple future, only two times.
Okay.
And present participle is used in all the continuous forms. And past participle is used in simple past and all the perfect tenses.
Okay, ma'am.
This I will give you the chart. That will be clear. Now, today we have not covered all the tenses. Okay.
I was not sure, ma'am, whether participle has to be covered for tenses or not. So I was reading, but there were so many. It's so confusing.
Present participle and past participle. Present participle means having ing.
For continuous forms.
One more thing, ma'am.
Yeah.
When the Shaira has introduced all the three in a train form, that was very good. Now, the way I taught was only the simple present tense. When we are introducing in the class, which way we have to introduce all the three?
No, we have to do one by one.
One by one.
One by one only, no?
Yes. Today, like we will do, what do you do? When
Mm.
we have simple present tense, we say what you do. What you do daily. I sleep. So mostly you can have the children come and say their daily routine. I wake up at this time, then I brush my teeth, then I go. So that all is
But
your,
that poem story also is saying the routine of a child who goes.
It
yes.
was good, yeah. Neela ma'am, I wish you had done for past and future also.
Actually, I was not very clear, and I had to working makes my time shorter to do these things.
So
Now
you
that
can
something.
have yesterday, what you did yesterday. Yesterday I woke up at this time, then so that becomes your simple past. And what you will do tomorrow becomes your simple future. I will wake up at and then I will brush my teeth and then I will. So that becomes your future, simple future. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Bye bye. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am.